Hello, hello, hello. Wait, do I hide that? Uh,
Good evening, sir.
you know, you shut your mouth, Brett.
If you hang around those raiders, I want nothing to do with you.
If you see anyone struggling out in Appalachia, be sure to tell them about
Build up the refuge and
And
give comfort to your fellow person. You might not need it, but I guarantee somebody else does.
you do the first event.
Destroyed stills are not good for making moonshine. Need I say more?
No, you're quiet. No, you're bad. You're right. You can't. You're not even playing 76. Come on, you need to play it. Moon lights it. Moon only likes good things. They need to fit spawns in some of these missions, though. There's either like way too many on some, or there's like nothing.
I can't believe my eyes. If I had tear ducts, I would cry at a moment like this. Such a wonderful moonshine jamboree.
Let's see what I get. You know, you make me regret. Immediately start doing student expeditions now, so I can start grinding again. People with that like 8 goes on the YouTube channel. Oh, you got the other person coming in here too, Rat. Nuh-uh.
Security patrols.
You're gonna even do that, but I need to switch over to my other account so I can start grinding up the melee weapons again and finish that up.
Please refrain from theft, looting.
Actually, what I'm gonna do though. Start grinding on this character instead. Double down here so I didn't actually take up everything. Jacob left you, Rhett? You might be able to be playing Space Game at like maybe 12 mats, is what I guess. No idea though on that one. 12 is like the soonest that I would expect it, but I expect it to be done by like 1:30. You feel like a 1:30? If there's actual people running expeditions right now, nope. Create team. Start grinding through expeditions for all this week. Need to start playing once human again though to get my character back up. So I'm having issues on that one. Oh, if you got Space Game done though, I'd say the first thing that we're probably gonna do in that game, if you want to do it anyways, we can do mercenary contracts because they're good and easy.
Touching down.
But if you do any of the other ones, they're pretty much just not the best thing. At least gameplay-wise, the best two things are probably bounty hunting and mercenary work, though salvage is fine because you're just focusing on scraping, so it's a lot like a lawn cutting simulator or even like power washing simulator. It gives that sort of vibe.
Each new entrance is between still compete again. It is prepare.
Funny Snake Man.
Magnificent. Arrival approaches.
Fun. I want to talk to you. Come on, let me do it.
Let's fight well
How?
and listen well. You take that
I've got a.
one last time start.
And let's go immediately to start doing it again. No. No, there's not. Okay. We start doing those, seeing if I can get the stuff fast. Oh, that's horrid, that damage. Forgot that I didn't have good weapons last time I played on this character. Got that new Vegas damage right now. Green Man. They're practically like the dudes in New Vegas if you fought those yet in the vault. It's like, I have the newbies pretty much for experience on this character, though, for a specific video that I've been working on for months, and then City postponed it nonstop. Then I really need a melee only, just so I can split up my loot so I'm not carrying everything on one account. Leave my AP regen a reasonable amount. I think it's like me with New Vegas 2 on the PC. I technically have it me in the game, but I'm at the point where I'm just doing side quests, so I just gave up on it. Good game. I'm just gonna do a new save again because I'm not feeling doing the laser guns anymore. That's just random person, you team with random people. Pretty much if you team with somebody though, you can get them to help you do stuff and it's really easy. You. Come here. Get fire ats.
Worthy. Head down to the second act, where beneath the shadows of the waves, your true selves are revealed.
And let's go and do it again. So, like, this pretty much is just a repeatable route. That's all this mission is, really. But you do them over and over, and I get the same legendary gear, so I get effects on each of my weapons and more along the lines of Destiny-ish, but not really. Because it's more of like how Fallout has its own, like, naming system on guns, and each named gun, pretty much, or weapon does good damage. Instead of 76, since it's an MMO, they had to break it up and actually make it, like, so a lot of weapons can have them, and they have mixed random effects. So weird. There still are named weapons in the game, though, with guaranteed drop chances, and then there are other ones that are just off of missions. But right now, it's like, the only care thing I'm mainly using on this account is just this axe right now that does extra damage to humans, so it's hitting the point where it's low level, so it's not worth using it. That's why I need to do one of these, though, is to get a better weapon. And you want to complete these as fast as possible, so you get the maximum rewards. Though it's like you just have like 16 minutes or whatever, I can't remember the exact amount, to do them, and then you pretty much did a reset over and over, and you just run them back to back. So I'm trying to decide if I'm going to be running this one nonstop, or I'm going to be running a different one. The other one doesn't have that time sync, so I can play it slower. But,
You are the lifeblood of this
yeah.
dying world. You are everything.
Oh, we got the easy one too, claim Sharpton.
I'd like for our brave contestants to enter the
Glad we didn't get the escort mission.
prove their dominance. Lay claim to your
your territory. Defend it from all who would seek to dethrone you. Remain until the end, and you shall perform for me personally in the grand finale.
And then you're gonna want to do expeditions a lot right now. Pretty much farm up a bit. So each of them is like really easy though. You're pretty much just grinding 3 different encounters through them all. I mean, it's really good for early on XP because you get legendary weapons while doing it, so you can just carry through it. Though I'm at the point where I've not gotten any good legendary weapons for a minute on this character, so it's just been iffy. Honestly, you just need to get cabs to start buying stuff. But they should start pushing out of here the next. Oh, there's one. Over here again. Dude, melee characters are one of the moments where I don't know if I like them in Fallout games or straight up just hate the concept of it over the gun ones. Because it either feels fine or it's like the weirdest thing ever. Because if you don't have AP like I do right now, it sort of sucks. So then I can do power attacks, which is whenever I actually do decent damage against stuff. You're so close, right? You can like smell it. Only 30,000 left. My armor right now, this is based off of one of the dudes off of like Gradnak, the Barbarian, pretty much one of the characters. I cannot remember his name off the top of my head right now at all. But it's just purely cosmetic. The armor I have on underneath is the base leather armor that you get, so not tanky. I purely am just getting by my health being higher on this character. I've been stim packing. Or picking up stuff on the ground though. And did a weekly on accident thing.
Such skilled and obedient children.
The only other reason why I'm planning to do expeditions instead of start grinding West Edge or something though is because one of the weeklies is super mutants and I'm like don't have the re-rollers to do it right now and change that one because I forgot about it. Though I think West Edge got funnied this one again, though I cannot remember correctly on it. Oh yeah, it's about Surrey Twins. I was thinking about the escort for a second there, where you have to stand there. And we're going to get exponentially, so we're going to actually get the full legendary and legendary module rewards. So I might make the headhunter scythe to replace mine since it does damage to humans. Should be easy, though I think I have everything to craft it, since I'll have legendary modules and stuff after this too. I do sort of wish though, since they did the changes with legendary crafting, that you can get more modules out of this, though that's a bit iffy with me. These are probably going to be one of the only things that people are going to be farming for a bit, just for the get their effects that they want. With me, on this character, farming probably for junkies mainly, is what I want to do. Though I am down to get aristocrats and just do a power armor melee build, which I think would be fine. I am not doing bloody this time, though, just because that's what my other character is. and sort of don't want to be one shot if I miss something for a second. Though I'm fine with that playstyle, so it doesn't really bother me. Yep, take me home. And then we'll immediately do this again. And hope we get a different effect on it so we can farm actually different stuff. Oh, you got a hinge match? Miner's Gauntlet, which is actually fine. Can't use that. Or that, since this is literally my only melee-only character. So all of this other stuff is practically useless to me. I can use the Bowie knife, and I can use the Gauntlet. The Gauntlet might be what I'm gonna go for, though. You know, look at how many levels I got, so I went up 4 levels just from that one mission. Yay. If I did a bunch of unarmed stuff, though, and start buffing up, that weapon, should be good. Though I need to start putting points in intelligence so I can actually use that as well. So let's put this on. How much damage does this do comparatively to my hatchet? So my weapon right now is, I think it's an assassin's. Or is it not? What is my gun right now? Yeah, Assassin's Fire, that's just all it. See if they have anything in here for me. Oh. Go in here and sell. No, that's Refuge, some moles over there. Actually, Refuge should just take me to the mall. Either way, it's gonna be easy. But immediately just go in and start farming again. So, woo. Give me an Assassin's Axe, or the Headhunter Scythe is what I meant, but trade in this stuff. Assassins, I think, is fine for this, because I don't think Overgrown are that bad, is my personal opinion on that. It'd be, you only have to kill, like, 3 of them. If you did the Moon Grove, the other one, you pretty much can kill them relatively quickly, and then the other one, too, you can also kill them really quickly. So you don't have to deal with it that much. Though I'm glad that these areas allow me to, like, have infinite HP for a second. Like, I actually need to put on Action Boy on my character. Start going through all this stuff that I don't need, though, like that. I don't think that's better than the armor I have. Check, that would be some lazy. Go immediately into this, though, and start getting rid of all this level 10. I need that. This is 81 is the issue. This one's technically faster than it, though. Don't need that either. That's just fast, so I actually could get a decent amount of damage off of that stuff, though I'd have to actually look into it. Favorite that. Wrap up the rest of it, though. And I completed that on accident, too, so let's go. I think my audio broke on the jam, though. Did the funny glitch. Let the mole miners swap it. Oh, you got your Family Guy shorts up, right? But yeah. The armor stuff I was wearing earlier is the Alistair stuff. I just remembered the name of it. But pretty much that's just every set that I'm wearing on this character, just so whenever I load it up, I can actually remember which character that I'm on for the melee one. I can actually use... Can you put, legendary effects on the protest sign, because with the new legendary crafting, I think that'd be funny. See if I can craft the headhunter scythe. Edge. So yes, I can. Can I craft a level 25 one? Yes, I can. So let's make this instead. I'm going to be using that as my main weapon. So, go to H. This inflicts bleed, and they've done new changes, which could make this stronger, I think. Though I cannot remember if they, like, redid them, but stuff also has resistances now, so eh. Some stuff's going to be definitely better for it, but other stuff is going to be not as good. It's very much focused on, like, what exactly is needed, though. Like, the new damage resistances are actually more in line in the game instead of how they were previous, with, like, Death Claws practically being, like, zeroed out on, like, everything, where it was just all the same. Or it's like, now they're weak to fire and cold, I think? Though I cannot remember off the top of my head what exactly everything is weak to. But I do think that's what they are. Which is definitely good overall for the game, because it allows it to pretty much have more stuff to do, but eh. About the funny Snake Man again. The issue of him, though, is that you actually have to talk through the entire thing each time, while them, they just have to just literally speak to them for a second. Come on, let me talk to you. Come on. I thought that was all that you had to do. Yeah, you just have to get to so the dialogue bots just show up, and then you're golden. And he's in here again, so we can immediately just go off. Ah. See how good this is this time. I want to find a person, though, to use it on, since it's mainly strong against humans. Which is the very much negative of this thing, though. Hopefully you can change its effects, because, there's definitely better effects than just being strong to humans, though, on it. The bleed, though, is good on it overall, which is the only thing I'd really care about it. By the Overgrown Keeper. It's this way. Let's go down, defeat the Overgrown Keeper. Here. That's pretty decent. Not the best damage ever, but it's definitely as equal as the other one. Do the keys, and then we have to go unlock people out of cells. The weird thing definitely is about the Overgrown, though, is that they're sentient enough to lock people in cells, which is weird. That one with the rocket launcher, I don't want to be hit with that. Over here and want this. And then we can continue on. Honestly, this one's a lot like the Running Man stuff, though, as well, too, right? Where this is practically a game show. That person that we talked to at the end of the last expedition ran into. Pretty much just runs this place in a group called the Showmen. Honestly, it's like the funny lore that's been added with this game, though, it's like not talked about as often as I'd say it is. Like, Otshorn still does videos on it, but eh. It's not something that's like really out there. But Showman's a pretty fun one. Like them, but they pretty much are adrenaline junkies would be the best way I'd describe them. And then, they're pretty much like mobs. Like, that's just New Jersey, is all of this area. You got this, you got the quest that you fight the Jersey Devil and stuff in expeditions. True. That's how, like, the chat normally is, though. On stuff, it is a delayed. Because you got a delay, and I'm, like, really ahead of you guys in comparison. Not, like, an insane amount, but I am definitely ahead of you guys in terms of stuff. So it's like anything that you guys are seeing or watching is, like, I think 30 seconds behind. Don't know exact numbers, though, so don't quote me on that. That's definitely, like, how it all is, though. The issue of me and, like, streaming, though, is, like, I don't know what times to stream, so I'm just, like, a bit iffy on it. This one was just, like, something that I'm open and I wanted to play the game, so fair, let's play it, move on. 58 Aquarium Aquatic Center already. Speed run through it so I can actually level up quickly. If I can hit 50 on this character tonight, I'll be happy. We got, like, an hour and 20 left on the stream. I'm going to 12. But that's the plan on this one, just 2-hour stream. I was going to do an hour earlier, but I got in it. Yeah, I am in the future. You're in the past, Rhett. Right now, you're... Aw, I had the stupid escort. Yes, I will be extorting you. Dude, escort missions... There's so many great things, Rhett, in the future, like... Your game has less files for it to download. I foretold that. You wouldn't know without me. Go ahead there. He's got Gatling now, which is a pretty good pick. Heavy gun, pretty good one. Gives you infinite ammo and loads back. Stuff like that. It's like I haven't done a video directly on heavy guns yet, though I have done a video on every beginner weapon. And then this one's me working on the video for beginner grinding, but I think Expeditions is better, though Events is definitely up there since you did tag enemies. I know. I foretold. I told you. I'm always right. But, like you, right? I'm always right. But yeah, it practically, whenever we get in that game with you, though, the first thing, it's like, if... What ship you buy? I don't even think I got that question. Was it the Cutter, or was it the Mustang? No. I'm always right. On, stop blocking me. Cutter. Cutter's really good overall, just for me for a shutter thing, especially when base building and other stuff comes out, right? You're gonna want ships that you can have things, because there's hygiene and other stuff which will be playing a role. Like, they're doing a lot of funny. So it's like a little ship that has all the amenities and other stuff like that's gonna be really good later on. No, the delay is funny. I'll say that. It's either you get good looking stream with decent enough audio, with me just messing with the mic each time I stream, or you pretty much get me funnying around with what's it called? Or you get crappy crappy everything, pretty much. There's no in between. Because that's just how, like, Streamlabs works. Gonna be real. You can get it pretty close if you have a beefier PC, but no, is the answer. The only thing I really need to do on mine right now is put another 2 sticks of RAM in it. Well, that's just because I like having a lot of applications open at once. It's not like I actually need it to do what I'm doing right now. Like, everything runs relatively fine. Whereas I'm gonna get it right now, they run relatively fine anyways. Come on, little buddy. See if they come out of here. Fine, I think they're just gonna be pushing from the other back room, so that's that one. They push normally out of this one pretty often. Spawn. I need more experience. Yeah, if it's almost 50. Cole's still on the call, I'm guessing. Yeah, you're both funny in there. Step on the winner stage, alright. Let's do it again. Yeah, boss fight. That's super fun. Fight an invisible person. And then fight somebody that's coming charging you with like a sledgehammer. One that poisons you and is annoying. Yeah, that's better damage. So if I make one of these each time I level up and get a higher one, it would be golden. So I can actually stay at relatively easy amount. The level 50 one of these is actually pretty good. You just need to put the level... what's it called? Start leveling up my two-handed, get all of those up all the way, then put Incisor and other stuff to buff the damage. You get all that up, it's pretty good. Let me talk to you. Come on. Level 3! 3! Come on. Give it to me. It's like, the issue's like, at a certain point, it's just gonna be each expedition's just gonna be one level, which is gonna be annoying. But once you hit, like, level 100 or whatever, is when you're fine. And I've not done it on this character, but I can put, technically, legendary cards on, because once you get them unlocked in one character, you can unlock them in the other ones. So it's not that much of a worry. But I'm still, like, grinding up stuff. But get me home. Immediately go into the next one, unless if I actually get something really good. Rank 3. See if I get anything. Combat armor might be fine. Bone club is meh. Depends on that one. Rodnot's axe is meh. Hunters isn't good at all. It's like, I think Assassins has a purpose in some of the other, like, plus 50%, because it's like Troubleshooters has a purpose. Some of the robots are funny moment. Because it's like a different damage type bonus instead of like how Bloodied works. Though Bloodied overall is technically the best damage increase. And it's a technically because you're pretty much replacing that you'll instantly die. Get the Trapper. Though technically better moment is that one. Immediately go in there and just do another one. Like, the grind is just, 76's grind isn't that bad, personal opinion on that, though. compared to other looter shooter MMOs. Like, the only reason I'm not gotten into Once Human again is because I hit the point of just me hitting silos nonstop for a chance to get a better mod. And I'm just like, I'm gonna do videos on this still. I just need a break from that game. Great game, Once Human. Has issues. A lot of them. Just like any new game nowadays, which one doesn't? But yeah, it hit 32. I'm expecting 34 off of this one, hopefully. And then we'll see what we can get next if we just keep running that with this dude. If we're in a group of 4, you can complete these really quick, which is what I'd recommend like any new player to do, is get a group together on like either a Discord or something, and just immediately start grinding like really hardcore on these, because you'll get everything weapon-wise pretty much if you're not doing a dumb challenge like I am right now, where you're doing melee only. But you will get gear that pretty much you've chosen. And you'll practically be able to really, like, go ham on any of these. That's funny. I have no idea what that says. Oh, it's Moonflower, easy one. Hopefully I don't get it. The issue if it's not that it's, like, hard. It just takes longer than doing any of the other ones. I'd rather have Throw Tomato, Shark Den's best one. This one, Moonflower, is probably the better one out of the bunch, with the other one that we did with you just open keys and stuff, the Overkeepers, being the better one. Also, the one that we did first is the sucky one, where you like light fireworks and have to travel around, do 10 of those, fight a Mirelurk key and a bunch of other stuff. But most of those really aren't per se insanely hard. Like, that's just this. We're gonna come over here, kill the actual people, and start working on the emo after taking out another competitor. Though honestly, it's like if you skip these guys, it's pretty quickly. I'm just doing it for the experience. But it's like, as you see, literally like a powerful hit from this is fine. Lead from a headhunter's ass is actually really good, and I need to start leveling and putting my stuff in levels. I just haven't yet. Oh, we took out the Moonflowers, now we got one left. Not the best thing. Are you literally sending me the entire intro to Nojathon right now? Rhett, you need help from the Deer anime. Cole is with you right now. He'll help you out. Me and Cole are gonna have a talk with you and with your cutter. And the polar bear, I'll go get that one. That one's down here. I know where it's at. Relatively quickly. Condor. Brett, we're gonna watch we're gonna be watching another anime soon. We'll watch it over the Discord. Or whatever. And not a cute one. We're gonna watch it, and you don't have a choice in the opinion. Mainly because I want to rewatch it again. I will watch No Titan episodes, though, if you do watch it. Called? Dude, if the Headhunter Scythe had a unique effect like lifesteal, like the vampire stuff, but different too, and the Assassin's effect, it would have been cool. Especially if it like mixed them together. Definitely be a better weapon overall. Because it's like one of the things, it looks cool. It's a scythe with a skull on it. Is it funny? There's some funny moments. It's mainly an anime that I want to watch because it's getting up on the October months and it's a murder mystery, right? There are funny moments in it though, but there is definitely other moments in the thing. It's definitely more serious than No Titan though. Spooky. It's a little bit spooky, not insane though. It ain't no phasmophobia spooky. It's definitely up there though. It ain't like I don't think you get nightmares from it, would be it. And then the only other one I want to do is the one that I really want Noah to watch, but he hasn't yet. And it's a time-traveling anime. But that's a really good one. That one has funny moments, but it's definitely different than what you'd expect, because it's more like No Titan with the funny moments in that one. But it's like, it'll either go from haha, funny get together to the FBI has just broken into your house and now they've killed your best friend. A little bit. And the one has a bit of gore. Like, the spooky moments are pretty much the gore moments, though. And it's because it's a murder mystery. It's like most of the stuff I watch doesn't even have gore in it, really. Well, I don't really watch that much, to be honest. And like the few things that I have watched, I'll either rewatch a few ones again here and there. That, or I'll like watch something new for a minute, get to like the last 3 episodes, and then forget about it, and then finish it up a year later. No, if you do want to watch something with a lot of gore, and I don't mean haha funny little gore, no, I mean awful. Like, I'm probably not gonna talk about that on here type of gore. Watch Higurashi. Where the cicadas cry is the English name. But not the new one. Watch the one that's like old school. And that is an anime that I have watched before. That is another murder mystery one. And funny is that one. I like it, but it's like it's the most disjointed-ish thing if you don't understand what's like you'll figure it out if you watch the anime longer, but it gets depends on JoJo for me. Because I don't think the first season's that bad, but that's a me moment. It's like, I think you'd like the first season, right? I don't know if you'd like I think you'd like first and second. I don't know if you'd like third onwards. Because me with stands is that I think they're the cool thing ever, but I'm also a big first and second season guy. Dude, the dog, yeah, that's first season. The dog, like, it just gets thrown into a furnace if you're talking about that one, though I don't think it even shows anything with it. It's like JoJo's is like a funny weird one because it definitely takes tropes of other stuff, but it does a lot of Western tropes too, so it has a lot of stuff like that that you'd understand like immediately. It's a lot like Dragon Ball though, it takes a lot of its humor though from the West. The dude also like puts the song Roundabout at the end of the intro stuff and everything, so he created that meme off of it. The to be continued. When it's split in half. Like, I'm gonna have to look up scenes for the one that I was talking about earlier, though, because I don't think it's that bad. Though they're definitely, it's like, it comes out of nowhere sometimes, is the issue with it. Because otherwise, I don't think it's awful. But it's like, Higurashi, first, like, 5 minutes, and you're just, like, wanting to throw up in a corner if you're not ready for that. So he made Connor watch that with me. Like, because I watched the first, like, few episodes, and he was like, he wanted to know because I had actually, like, really good song and stuff leading into it, and the characters look really nice. Like, it's just an overall really good art style for that anime. But, meh. Oh, when it's split in half. For the dog, I get it now. My brain just fried for a second. I'm trying to remember which one that one's in. So I know what you're talking about, but I can't really remember which one that one's in. Because there's a lot of funnier gore moments later. The first two seasons, there's not really anything that's, like, insane with the gore. But, But the first two seasons are really focused on practically just Hammond and other stuff like that, and more the vampire side of things. And then it's third seasons onwards where it stands and stand users and stuff like that, so people control practically the, like, ghost things. I don't know how to describe that. JoJo's fun. I think you'd like the first since it's the second season a lot. I think you'd like the third season. The third season just gets long at a certain point. It's good. It's just not something that I'd say is like the best thing ever was me. Like, I just have negative opinions though about it. Mine is definitely an unpopular opinion though about that. Start scrapping all this stuff so I can actually get the good things out of it. Wrap all of this junk so I can actually get some decent stuff again. What's it called? Like, I know with Cole that I don't think he watches much stuff. Like, I know he watched Dragon Ball. I think that's mainly it. Though it's like the thing you've watched is One Punch Man, but you've only watched the first season, I think, or no? don't think there's been much with it overall. Try to make it a higher level one, yeah, I can. Season 2, I think. Yeah, season 2 is like Gara or something. I can't remember his name. It's the dude with like gray hair, the black shirt. But it's the little like fighting tournament stuff in it. Because after that, I don't think there is anymore with the anime. Though I can definitely be wrong with that. I've not kept up at all with that stuff. I read the manga like really far ahead until it was like caught up to the point where basically we were practically at the top point where it was donezo for a minute. Like 75%. I'm surprised that you're actually that far in. Your internet must have actually kicked in pretty good. Just saw that message though. It's like animes that I recommend for people. I don't think I'd recommend all of these for like people that like just started though. It's like whenever you just start, just choose one of the big names like JoJo's, or just do a funny joke one like One Punch Man or something, and then I think that to get you into it. That gives you the basic jokes that most animes do use, because they do use a lot of tropey stuff in them. And then immediately after that, though, it's like if you wanted to watch anything, though, it's like you either watch the like stuff I enjoy has a lot of either politics stuff funny in it, or it's a lot of like emotional, like high tense situation stuff. Oh, my armor's breaking now. I have to actually make stuff again. What if the thing is like I'm gonna have stamps on this, so I could just use civil engineer, which is probably what I'm gonna go for at least a minute, and then maybe do heavy combat. Just something I'd buy and actually be able to do pretty quickly, though I'm gonna have to get my casual under armor. We get the firework mortar again though, so we got negative. And let's go. Though it's like overall, this game I've streamed it twice, I think now. I think this one's fine to stream, though it's definitely more chat focused. Like this would be one that I think would be better to play with viewers and stuff. Warframe, though, I could talk about all day. That game's fun. I like it. It's very fast-paced and stuff, so you're always doing something. So there's not much to, like, actually think about whenever you're, like, talking. This one's a bit slower paced, which is fine. I like it. I don't want to be playing, like, high-octane Warframe nonstop or the First Ascendant, where First Ascendant has a lot of waiting around doing nothing. Or at least what I'm doing, since I'm just sharing farming in that game. Once Humans, a lot of doing stuff too, but it's a lot of like mining a tree over and over. That one hit a point. Oh, it's not like the best thing ever. It's like Once Human, great game, has funny moment, so I don't know about it. So yeah. You guys has the rocket launcher, it's you. Impact. Dude, the fireworks mortar one, I wish this got removed. As one of the bucket list features that I want them to rework on Expeditions. Though the only other thing I want on Expeditions is them to do Pittsburgh, add 2 more to that one place, and make them short like Most Sensational Game or Task Collecting. I can't remember what the actual name of that one is, but it's just Task Collection. Oh yeah, I think Third Citizen. There's a lot of stuff for you to do early on, though. I definitely say the things that you're probably gonna enjoy the most are doing bounty hunting, that sort of stuff. Though delivery's fine if you want to be a space mailman. I think it's funny, is my opinion of it. I've not done a delivery contract. I don't think ever though. That was not one of my bucket list items. It's like me with the stuff that I choose to do is bounty hunting. I think is okay. I'm not good at it really, like ship combat, just because I don't do it much. So I got that going negative for me. But what's it called? I'm definitely fine with mercenary. I don't think I've really died in mercenary contract in a while. Like, I have to be really unlucky to die in a mercenary contract, it seems. Honestly, it's like with the streaming, though, I think I might go to Twitch just so I can actually get the stuff and just do a VOD or something. And just do back and forth here and there, because I do not own... If you want to do 2 streams at once of Streamlabs, you have to pay, and I'm just not doing that right now because I don't think it's worth it. For the time being, anyways. Though I should definitely have the, I forgot to have funny moment up. I could have definitely been using that 1 minute. Forgot that I did pay money for this. But this one? Yeah. Is there even game audio though for you? Because like me, it's just gone. Like I have no idea where that went for me because it's like I have other audio on and stuff though, so So I just know 76 just decides that the audio needs to disappear here randomly because it's a Bethesda game and it just works. Got hit by. Yeah, I'll hit 50 on this one tonight. No game audio. It ain't just me. I think I might work that out in a minute. Cause that's like me with streaming stuff though. It's like I just need to work out some stuff. It's very funny though. And then the other thing I need to do is ending streams, starting ones. I then did an actual schedule planned out for YouTube and streaming because right now it is not existent. Like tonight I plan to make a video for First Ascendant going up tomorrow, and then I'll be doing either a Warframe or a Once Human one. Though Once Human, I plan to do a grind, like stream pretty much like Saturday evening. I think I'll be able to play, though it is definitely dependent on how that all goes. But that one will be launched and most likely either on my YouTube or on Twitch. I can't decide it yet because I have to redo my logo for Twitch even because I don't want the old one on there anymore. This is not even the logo that's being used on this channel. It's like the old one from like Bundle Usual Activities. Here. Flamer had to get buffed though with the status rework. Flamer was good prior, but now it's probably like really good. And we got the shark then. Saturday may be your day. We really need to play version 50 of Levo though. Has not happened yet. Not 50 Sitsy, but really looking forward to see how that goes though for the new Mineshaft stuff. Haven't we got all of this with honestly, it's like me hitting this though. I think I'm gonna be golden. I'm hitting level 50 on this character. Get done, see how fast I actually can hit. Again, if I did a different character with guns though, I'm guessing that I'm gonna hit way faster though, because I just think guns are unironically better. Though it would also be faster if I had a big group. On mother. Made me pass out, see the stars, and I get to talk to Lennox and leave again, and at least hope that I get up to 38. So on the last little bit to 50, which is going to be really good overall if I can reach it within the time. If I cannot, I might just do it a little bit off stream, but all the other bits on another stream that's still on my channel, but there is no audio in that because it was bugged, which is very funny. Negative of it, though, is that I had some good moments in there, literally where I'm using a level 1 combat knife to do an expedition. Did I get anything good this time? No. 2 goods left. Yeah, give me like a minute. I think I will just hit 40 then and call it. Let's do another one. We got a long time before class tomorrow though, but I'm gonna be doing some stuff. Gotta do cleanup and actually get packing. We just go into another expedition. Start new expedition again, and let's go straight into it. Honestly, if I got spears and warglaives, might be the 2 things I might be pushing on this character, though they released a new stop sign skin for weapons, which is the most upsetting thing ever to me, because I'd rather it be a stop sign just weapon. It is purely a skin for the bat and other stuff, which is going to be really upsetting. But oh, trust me. It's gonna take at least like 10 minutes for you, Rhett, for Cole to explain how to get around the city. Not being mean or anything, but the funny game. Because that's what I'm planning on this one, is to get done with all the seasonal stuff relatively quickly, just so I can be farming up atoms and other things. Honestly, I don't even know if I'm gonna go atoms. I might go perk coins just to finish up legendary cards on this account, so I don't have to ever think about it again, though I can just do it while getting the other stuff. Like, it's not gonna be that bad. Though, if I get done the weeklies and stuff, then I'm at the point with this that I'm just going to be doing the event guides, going through every single event again. Because I haven't done an event guide since the Mothman Eat went on stuff. And this weekend we got double mutations and, legendary sale, I think? Vendor, but now it's like you can technically farm infinite strips, so like expeditions and events actually have meaning beyond past the daily caps. Oh. You find overgrown keepers, so I actually easy one again. Just do this thing and unlock people out of the cells. Dude, I cannot wait. I actually have the levels, but I need to get Action Boy. Seeing this AP crab is awful. Do this, hit 40, get 45. Tomorrow morning, I think I'm just gonna hit up the last little bit on it. Yeah, that dude, that's doing so much damage, but that's because pollinators are healing him up relatively quickly. Kill these guys first. Ooh, that ain't good. Come on. Dude. I refuse to believe that anything, but it's like the best. You're launching. But the best melee weapons in this game is like, this one's decent, but it's because of its status, it's not the best. The best, I think, is auto-ats and chainsaw still. Though you can definitely get like some of the unarmed and other two-handed ones really up there in damage. I mean, like, the biggest focus with me on it, though, would be, what's it called? I need to unlock these people, so I forgot about that bit. Overgrown. Honestly, it's like half of the stuff is like little. The only other thing I'm thinking about adding onto the channel, but it's not gonna be long form or anything for a bit, it's gonna be lore, like, tidbits of information that I'm gonna do for shorts and then ask you around if people want to go like harder with them. As like, I know a stupid amount of the lore for this game, and there's a lot of good bits to the lore, but it's also the same with Warframe. Warframe's a funny moment with the lore. It's either like the most complex thing ever, or nothing, like non-existent. It's just like, yeah, they have this festival. Why? Oh. And there is no in between. You'd think they'd want to actually like flesh it out more, but a lot of the lore though is like open-ended though, with like Parvos Granum is just up in the air right now. You really don't know what he's doing. You got Stalker, who has a child now, and you're like, huh? And then you got all the Duveri stuff that's just existing. You got the Zeraminton Zero, which is out in the middle of nowhere, not doing much. And then you got... Right now, it's like the Cavia's got put on hold with Lloyd. It's a 1999, so we need a new expansion, which everybody's looking forward to. Gonna do more videos. Like, theory crafting stuff about that, though. Though we did get pretty good news, though, that Side of 9, the new Warframe, does have, like, a bid focus on and it has a legendary exalted sniper now, which is cool. Though that is definitely something that I was confused on when I first heard it, because I was like, huh. Not exactly something that I'd say would be, like, the most interesting thing to add, but it's definitely up there. It was unique anyways. Yeah, look at that damage, though. This is what you'd call great damage. In all honesty, it's not awful, but it's not good. Just run past this guys, because I don't want to deal with them. Straight into it. The only other games that I really need to add and start focusing on my channel, though, is because I wanted to be a survival and a looter shooter genre like focus channel. It's like the main two things I do want to focus on. It's like Ark I've considered. Ark is something that I'm waiting towards. The Order would be awesome if I could play it on the new stuff. But it's not came out yet, which is sad. They do have Stratavine or whatever, Stratavine, which is made by the same dude, but it's more Viking-based themed. I'm not out looking to play that right now. Game take a while, and I don't have a while. Oh, please. One of the glitch test shorts. Dude, this mission and the firework one need to be removed. Come on. Oh, thank God she went. Like, there also needs to be a region-based chat, like, actually just typing one in 76, though. That's, like, one of the most requested features, though, so you actually don't have to just use VoIP. Start touching the blood bots now, Estort. I don't want to be here any longer than you have to be here. Three cats off the body. Like, honestly, expeditions overall are probably what I'd say, but the issue is they're very close to, like, strides up of D2. After a minute, they do get repeatable. The issue is there's variation in them. They're just, I like the fact that there is variation. I do not like the fact that I have to deal with this mission and escorts where this dude is just bugged the hell out right now. But, I'll deal with it, I guess. I just want the experience and to get a few legendary modules that can make me another headhunters. And then start crafting up a bunch of auto axes and chainsaws. Start working on the melee only, build it all up. But it's definitely something that's like a bigger focus that I want with the melee. I think I might just go get the excavator power armor and do that as a specific little video that shows off how to get it. But it's something that's like I got on my other account but immediately dismantled it because I don't need it. But it'd be good for this one since I want the extra protection, but I also want to have a decent amount of AP and stuff. Since your AP regens really quickly in power armor if you build it right. But with me hitting level 50, I'll be able to get a decent build with melee and power armor relatively quickly. The issue is just going to be fighting to put power armor stuff on with melee stuff on as well. So this way. Which blood thing are you going to? Because I cannot remember all of them, because each time that I get one of these guys, I'll just forget it. Okay, so the one in the shark den. No, it's not the shark den, the one in the aquarium that with like the dolphins and stuff. At this point, I'm gonna run it upstairs. Oh, there's the first death of the stream. Let's go. See if Overdue helps me up, though. It's totally no negative to dying in this game, so it doesn't bother me. Dying in this game really is not as bad as people make it out to be, though. Some people make it, it's like, oh. The main reason I'm fine with bloody builds, though, is it's like you lose a little bit of scrap. Oh no. Like, unless if it's like good scrapped or something, I don't care. Last lowest story part of this mission. Let's go. I wish I had another person join, though, because each of these would be done really quick if I had another person join. Den room. Like, the good thing with these ones, though, the escort at least has different locations that can go, so it has more variation on it. The Shark Den room, what they should have done with it is in the Shark Den room, the amphitheater, and all the other stuff, and just did it different areas where you had to claim them, so there was variation to that one as well. So there'd actually be other stuff. Though I don't think that'd be that hard to even add, really. It's just a zone, and the issues the Shark Den this room is really easy to do, though if you're doing the tomato and stuff, already that area has enemies pushing in it, so they already have spawn locations, so just use those and make another Shark Den area where you have to like keep it cleared and stuff to make it progress faster. Like, easy enough is me on it. Winter stage. But it's definitely a big focus on, what's it called in this game? The harder you work on this game, definitely the bigger payoff you'll get. It's definitely, like, that's what it's built around. It's a Bethesda game. The more you play it, the better you are, the better you get, like, relatively quickly. And I need to use blocking on melee because that's pretty good. I just don't like blocking. Yep. There. And dead-ish. More like just to beat the person so she submitted defeat. On. Time. Do I get this one, guys? I mean, we'll be calling it. I'll probably be streaming the rest of this tomorrow morning, though. At 9, I think, might be what I do. Stream this from 9 to 10 per minute. Just do another hour one. I'll probably do this character up to 50 and then just go on my main and do some weeklies or daily challenges before the reset. and then grind down, see if I can get another thing. So I'd start working on getting my Raider and Settler rep all the way. Because you do eventually want to hit that, though I'm not, like, gunning for it myself, because it's anything that I necessarily need from any of those things, you already get given from Minerva if you just wait for the sales. So I'm not insanely effed about it. Hopefully I just get vampires, anti-armor, junkies, and all this stuff like given to me, where we can craft it infinitely. I've not experienced the new system myself though, because I'm just not a player of PTS, nor do I think I will ever be. It's just not something that I'm into whenever I already test other games and stuff. On the regular, I do a lot of early access game stuff. So I'm not just a big fan of playing funny games that I just want to actually play pretty casually. Like that. Let's scrap up everything again, and then we'll be ending it. Where the heck did I enter? Go down here. So I'll definitely say me with funny is that I think this is really good looking. Like, Fallout 76 is one of the more casual, I think, games I play still, though there are a few others. Ark I play very casually. Rust I want to get really into the game, though I don't think I can play that game and also be playing this one like at the same time, like non-stop. I'll play Rust whenever I'm having a slow week or something, or just keep it as a stream-only game. Though I need to start playing on servers to get good at PvP. I don't know if it... Like, I'm guessing it would. Just say that you unlocked, like, junkies or whatever. But it's not like... I looked at the patch notes, but I just skimmed over them. It was how I did it this time. I normally like to do deep dives. Like, if you've seen any of my other videos, I do deep dives on pretty much, Warframe, this game. I have done it a little bit, but I normally just cover over the basic news. Like, what's coming out, pretty much type of news on this thing. I don't go into, like, full patch notes. I do that for First Ascendant and Warframe only. Oh. That one got funny. That was the most amount of city ultrasight plasma cores I've ever seen, and most of it was a dupe. One of these, just to mess with it. Okay. Well, I got this, it's 35. I'm level 40 though, so I got 16 levels to use. And I want a bunch of perk bats, so we're gonna be using that and actually see what we get right now. Hopefully a lot of melee stuff instead of a lot of gun. Though I'm definitely just gonna be pumping, the other stuff, mainly. Do that one, just do martial artist and all the way up. Working on Action Boy. Honestly, with perk cards, though, it's like what I'm already doing right now. Just messing around, choosing whatever. Got that up. Endurance. We're in this one. Fire in the hole would be the only one that I'd consider. That's a good one to have. Get fireproof up and be ready already again. Honestly, sneak melee build could be funny. Start working on getting serendipity and other stuff. Alrighty, so there's level 40 guys. We got it. Armed of everything, and then we got 10 more levels. We'll be doing that tomorrow morning. We never head under Scythe to use it again. If you would, that hurts, dude. Not a me thing. I'll definitely be quitting though, guys. And I'll be catching you guys later. Bye.